In today's podcast, we're going to be having a look at our old enemy, the possessive apostrophe. I've read many university essays, and no doubt you've written a few essays in which you've gotten the possessive apostrophes wrong. And yet it's one of the simplest rules of all punctuation rules. It's also one of the most common mistakes that writers make, so it's going to be one of the things that you're going to encounter as a proofreader very, very often, so you've got to get on top of it as soon as you can. And there's only a very few rules that you've got to work on. As we know, the possessive apostrophe is made by adding apostrophe s, but there are some special cases that we need to have a look at. What, for example, if a word already ends in s? So I'm thinking here of the names Charles, the poet John Keats, the poet William Butler Yeats. How do we make a possessive apostrophe of those? Yeats's poems, Keats's poems. Well, in those examples, you would actually add apostrophe s to each of them. Like so. It's commonly thought that you just leave it with the apostrophe, that you go Yeats's like that. And that is acceptable in some places. But generally speaking, the only exception to the s apostrophe s rule is Jesus. So Jesus' scriptures, just with the apostrophe. There are other more complicated examples too. What happens when you're adding a possessive apostrophe to a plural? For example, the dog's bones, when you've got a whole lot of bones for a whole lot of dogs, not just for one dog. In the example here would be s apostrophe for more than one dog, not apostrophe s as it would be for just the one dog. And when you've got the double whammy, you've got the word that ends in s, Jones, you've got a whole lot of Joneses, and you've got a possessive apostrophe for the whole lot of Joneses. So the Joneses' cars were blocking up the driveways, and in that case you got your name first of all, Jones, and then you've got your plural, Joneses, and then you've got your possessive with your apostrophe at the end, so the Joneses' driveway. The one that creates the real problem, of course, is its. The number of times that I've read essays or read pieces of writing in which writers confuse as a possessive pronoun or its as a contraction of the two words it is. Where you've got possessive pronouns like its, hers, theirs, yours and ours, there are no apostrophes.